Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're here again with @Medico Nosheen Khan, and this is the third topic of our playlist osteology. And here we are going to study about the gross structure of a long bone. So, a gross structure of a long bone basically consists of three parts, that is epiphysis, metaphysis, and diaphysis. It also comprises of all the other parts, but the main part or main framework which it is made up of is epiphysis, metaphysis, and diaphysis. Epiphysis, the two extended ends of a long bone which do secondary ossification is called epiphysis, while the long cylindrical shaft of a long bone is called as diaphysis, which do primary ossification. Metaphysis, the end of the epiphysis at the diaphysis. Take it seriously that the end of the epiphysis at diaphysis is called as metaphysis. So here, as you take this as a long bone, so this is epiphysis, this is diaphysis, and this part where epiphysis is ending and diaphysis is starting, here there is presence of metaphysis. And why epiphysis do the secondary ossification while the diaphysis did the primary ossification? Because diaphysis help in bone growth. It has endosteum, or you can also say inner periosteum, which has osteogenic property, which has osteogenic cells. So it can help in bone growth, bone repair, bone fracture repair, and or outer periosteum, which is made up of fibrous fiber, outer periosteum, Sharpie's fiber. Wherever you will find a covering of the periosteum, there will be Sharpie's fiber. So periosteum, it is covering of a long bone. Periosteum will never present at the articular cavity because it comprises of the hyaline cartilage. What hyaline cartilage do? Hyaline cartilage help to resist the friction, help in the movement. There will be synovial fluid for the movement because it have to move. At the middle part, we have medullary canal or medullary cavity. Medullary cavity or canal comprises of the yellow bone marrow, which is made of compact bone, while the epiphysis is made up of spongy bone and comprises of the red bone marrow. Yellow bone marrow after the puberty. Before the puberty, it will be yellow. Before the puberty, it will be also yellow. Before the puberty, it will also be red. It will convert into the yellow bone marrow after the puberty. So what is the function of the metaphysis? Okay. So basically the discuss in detail about the epiphysis, metaphysis, and diaphysis. So I wrote all the topics which I taught in that diagram, so you can also write. Epiphysis, the wider section at each end is called epiphysis. Tubular end between the proximal and distal end is diaphysis. And metaphysis, the narrow area at epiphysis, and diaphysis is called as metaphysis. I drawn here also, filled with spongy bones, that is red bone marrow. Diaphysis, hollow region having medullary cavity filled with yellow bone marrow. It consists of metaphyseal plate, which helps in horizontal growth of the bone. Epiphysis, each epiphysis meet diaphysis at metaphysis. Okay, diaphysis made up of compact bone, a wide difference, spongy bone, compact bone. And metaphysis, this is common site for osteomyelitis, that is inflammation in bone and bone marrow, and it is found only in children. So why only in children? Now we will see the reason why only in children. So if I will draw a rough structure of our long bone, so it looks like this. Okay, at the metaphyseal plate, there are many dot-like structures you saw. So they all are present in metaphysis. So the metaphysis have hairpin-like structure till the age of full development of the bone. That is till the age of 18 to 21 years. Metaphysis have hairpin-like structure. So the bacteria like emboli can trap in it easily. As the children grows out from the 18 to 21 year of age, so the metaphyseal plate will be disappear, and there will be only a single metaphyseal line. So all these will disappear. So osteomyelitis rarely or can never be found in an young person. So here in the structure of the long bone we have this much, and let's meet in the next in our next lecture. So guys, please, if you are liking my videos, then please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I do a lot just to make a video. And if you have any query, any doubts, and any concept you are not able to understand, then please tell me on my Insta. I will provide the Insta link below. You can DM me and I will reply to everyone who asked me any questions. Any question regarding anatomy till the starting of the anatomy to these point like gross structure, full osteology, anything if you want to ask, please DM me on my Instagram, and please comment below what else you need in my videos, what specific topics you want to study. I will try to make them. Thank you for watching.